So just starting with the Oxford Bluestone. So I'm going to put it on to start with, just with my palette knife, just neat. And I'm working on an Arches oil paper here. That's really beautiful and thick. Let's just try scraping that down and seeing what it does. Probably needs a bit of help to make it spread, so I'm just going to put a bit of the Cocoa Bello diluent in it just to give it a little bit more movement. And I can hear the gritty, gravelly tones in this as it moves. Let's just try that with the brush and see what it does. So it's quite a dense colour, this one. Lovely earthy, lovely natural earth colours to it. I'm going to mix some cold wax in with it. So this is the Wallace Seymour beeswax, the impasto paste medium. So just to add a bit of that in to get a little bit of texture to it. And that's rather lovely. That gives it a lovely creamy, and in fact now that I'm doing it with that, I can see the different shades coming out underneath. So almost a sort of greeny tone coming out from underneath it. Lovely just to be able to just scrape in. I often do this. I use the natural drawing materials from Wallace Seymour, which are rather lovely to work back into it with. So let's have a look at this rather beautiful Scottish red granite. So I've got it here. I've just mixed it with a little bit of the medium. And again, I can hear, as I put this down, I can hear the grit in it going down on the paper. Now it's almost like a burnt sienna, but in a sort of grittier format. I'm going to mix that with just a little bit of just a titanium white, just to see what colour that would give me. So quite a nice sort of warm, almost an evening sky sort of colour as you build that up. That's quite an interesting colour, that one. And just mixing some of it in with a bit of cold wax, just to see what it's like with a bit of extra body added to it. These are a completely different texture than anything really that I've come across before, so I think they're going to need a little bit of experimentation. Oh, now that is beautiful. So that's with the impasto wax, and that's just giving it that extra bit of body and really bringing out the colour. So I think probably I will be using these with the wax probably more than the medium, or possibly a combination of the two. What I do think with both of these colours is how lovely and natural they are, and of course they have come from natural earth, so one would hope that they would be, I suppose. But this is just got a very, very warm, delicate tone to it. This is quite earthy with almost a green undertone to it. So I think probably the next stage is to actually try using these in a painting.